You'll learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at CHSinc.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Have you thought about advancing your education? Do you love helping people? A healthcare career may be an excellent opportunity for you. Hi, I'm Chandler Comas, clinical adjunct and lab instructor for the nursing program through Southeast Technical College at the Huron Community Campus. Students at the Huron Community Campus can partner with NSU and Southeast Tech to complete the prerequisites and courses for the medical assistant, practical nursing, and RN programs, all while saving money and staying close to home. Call Doug at 353-8518 to discuss the healthcare career that interests you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Are you confident in your ag equipment for the season ahead? You can be with an inspection from the RDO Equipment Company. Whether it's routine maintenance, annual inspections, or anything in between, their knowledgeable team of service experts will care for your fleet like it's their own. RDO Equipment Company offers a range of service and support options to ensure your equipment is fully maximized. Learn more about available options and get your inspection scheduled today. Visit rdoequipment.com/service or contact their Redfield store today. Looking to maximize your crop yields? Turn to Proven Ag, your trusted experts located north of Redfield. Proven Ag specializes in Pioneer seed, chemical sales, and crop consulting. Plus, they offer access to any other seed or forage needs you may have. For top-notch service and results, call Adam at 605-460-0570 or Drew at 605-460-1999. Let's grow success together with Proven Ag, a proud sponsor of Redfield Area Athletics and Events.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards, 1% cash back, and 9.90% annual percentage rate, the right rate. And all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna and Nikayla, Bonnie and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Have you thought about advancing your education? Do you love helping people? A healthcare career may be an excellent opportunity for you. Hi, I'm Chandler Comas, clinical adjunct and lab instructor for the nursing program through Southeast Technical College at the Huron Community Campus. Students at the Huron Community Campus can partner with NSU and Southeast Tech to complete the prerequisites and courses for the medical assistant, practical nursing, and RN programs, all while saving money and staying close to home. Call Doug at 353-8518 to discuss the healthcare career that interests you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Are you confident in your ag equipment for the season ahead? You can be with an inspection from the RDO Equipment Company. Whether it's routine maintenance, annual inspections, or anything in between, their knowledgeable team of service experts will care for your fleet like it's their own. RDO Equipment Company offers a range of service and support options to ensure your equipment is fully maximized. Learn more about available options and get your inspection scheduled today. Visit rdoequipment.com/service or contact their Redfield store today. Looking to maximize your crop yields? Turn to Proven Ag, your trusted experts located north of Redfield. Proven Ag specializes in pioneer seed, chemical sales, and crop consulting. Plus, they offer access to any other seed or forage needs you may have. For top-notch service and results, call Adam at 605-460-0570 or Drew at 605-460-1999. Let's grow success together with Proven Ag, a proud sponsor of Redfield Area Athletics and Events.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards, 1% cash back, and 9.90% annual percentage rate, the right rate. And all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create operations to empower agriculture.
Welcome back to the
Learn more
Heartland State
at
Bank Press Box.
chsinc.com.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local services. They offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of...
Good evening and welcome to Redfield Live Ticket. Pheasants Live here from the Redfield football field down in the city park. I'm Tom Gregg, and I've got my sidekick back with me for week number 2, Mr. Nick Copeland. Thanks for coming back, Nick.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Got a big one tonight. Week number 3 for both teams, 4 actually for both teams. We have our visitors from Fort Pierce, Stanley County Buffaloes versus your Redfield Pheasants. Also a big week for the Pheasants. It's homecoming, so adds a little nostalgia and importance to the game. What do you remember about homecoming week, coaching a few years back here in Redfield?
You know, it's a crazy, fun week, lots of distractions. So, you know, as a coach, you just try to keep your team focused as much as you can. You know, you want them to have fun. I mean, especially your seniors. It's the last time you'll go through a homecoming week. But just keeping everybody focused on the task at hand, because it's homecoming week, the culminating activities, football night, Friday night. So, yeah, looking forward to a fun game tonight. Yeah,
you know, with homecoming, you have coronation Monday night, and Colin Dean, football player, crowned king, and then J.D. Turner, a Redfield cheerleader, crowned queen. So that's pretty cool. Congratulations to them, and congratulate all the others that were up for a royalty. And then Tuesday night, we had a home volleyball game. The Redfield volleyball team defeated the Leola Frederick Titans in 3 in Redfield. So that was good to see. Start the week off with some winning. So volleyball went Sisseton last night, dropped in 4, 3-1. Golf was on the road at Groton, and cross country is in Millbank tomorrow. The junior high middle school football team did beat Woolsey Westington tonight, 40-12, and a nice showing there. So got the early one, got the first one on the night. So now it's a battle between Stanley County and Redfield. So we'll talk a little bit here. We got about 13 and a half minutes before kickoff here. Stanley County still on the field running through some of their offense here. But let's recap of the season so far for the Redfield Pheasants. Redfield Pheasants come in at 0-3. They lost to Leola Frederick 60-7. A very physical Kimball White Lake team 52-0. And Britton Hecla 48-0. Let's talk a little bit about that Britton Hecla game last week, Nick. You saw some flashes where the Pheasants defense looked a little bit better at time, and then they kind of started pushing the ball down the field. Coach Hanks talked about kind of developing more of a run game, but I think you saw the guys moving the ball a little bit better that we hadn't seen in the earlier weeks. What did you see?
You know, I echo kind of your comments there, Tom. We saw a lot of the good things. It's just stringing things together, being more consistent. You know, when you make a good play, you make a big play, you can't follow that up with a penalty or a turnover. I think one we talk about a lot is right out of halftime, we have a really nice kickoff return to midfield and turn over the next play. So obviously, you know, the game of football can be pretty simple. You got to limit your turnovers, you got to limit your penalties, and limit the other team's big plays. And, you know, they had too many big plays. We had too many turnovers. I know we got a couple, but staying away from the penalties too, so we can stay in front of the chains.
In the past 2 weeks, I think you've seen with Kimball White Lake, run-heavy team, good depth at the skill spots, and then Britton Hecla came in run-heavy. When they tried to get a little cute, the Pheasants did turn them over. You talked about not getting anything out of that. I'm sure that was talked about all week. But both of those teams were very efficient. It was pretty simple. Hat on hat, pound the ball, get outside, get inside, and let the backs do their thing. So, like you said, sometimes keeping it simple is the best thing, and we'll see what the Pheasants want to do tonight. And talking to Coach Brasilio, I asked him what he thought the keys for tonight were. And 1, 2, and 3. Normally we bring you 3 of them. We're just bringing you all 3 of the same one. He said physicality all over. He wants to see our guys fly around with their hair on fire. He wants to see them hit and just be physical. Win the battle up front, win the battle on the sides, and just leave it all out there. And then turn around and looking at the Stanley County Buffaloes, they do come in at 0-3. They did lose to Hill City week 1, 48-6. Lost to a very good Parkston team, probably one of the better in 9AA, 54-16, I believe. And then Leola Frederick 40-8 last week. So there is one common opponent, Leola Frederick. Redfield lost 60-7, and the Stanley County lost 40-8. So there is a common opponent there, both teams losing. And then next week they do play Gregory, who's a powerhouse at that 9B, or are they 9A?
9A or AA, yep.
Yep. So tough schedule for Stanley County coming up here. So what can you tell us, Coach, about Stanley County? What do they like to do? Who do we need to key on? Who do we need to get physical with if we're the Pheasants and the Pheasants fans?
Yeah, I mean, just going back to what you said about Stanley County playing a tough schedule, their 3 opponents are combined 9-0. I guess what you got to look out for is their quarterback, Paxton Deal, number 11. He's the straw that stirs the drink. He very quick. He's elusive. They're gonna look to run some quarterback designed runs with him. But really, the guy that's been powering them the last couple years has been number 22, the running back Colton Brady. You know, he's a big physical runner. He's listed at 5'11", 200. He runs like it. You got to tackle him low. If you give him a little bit of space, though, even though he's a big guy, he can really burn you. So I mean, really looking for them. They're going back and watching a little bit of film on them against Hill City. Their quarterback Paxton Deal got hurt, which knocked him out for the Parkston game, so they had to go to their backup quarterback Eddie Duffy, number 17. Against Parkston, Colton Brady has two of their touchdowns. Leola Frederick, they pushed them. I mean, it was 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and they are only down 12-8, and then Leola Frederick kind of wears them down, a couple turnovers here and there. But just taking a look, seeing their game last week, they had 4 guys out. Looks like they get a couple of them back. One guy I see in street clothes over there is 32, Whit Myers. He's been starting for him all season long at the fullback and linebacker position. That's going to be a big loss, I think. We'll see how they handle that. Looks like 3 Weston Prince and 5 Blaze Frost are out as well. A couple guys that saw a lot of playing time earlier too. So still, I mean, I'm sure they're got more than capable backups. So. No, they're a solid squad. Again, just playing a really, really tough schedule. And I thought last week they probably played their best game of the year.
Gotcha. And looking at just watching them warm up here and look at their roster, they've got around 35 to 40 kids. Redfield pushing upper 20s right now. With either team, it's going to come down to depth and who's healthy and who's not, probably more likely. And the Pheasants, it looks like, on the sideline, we'll let you know tonight, but we've had a couple little injuries. Connor Zenz will be out with a concussion, I believe, tonight.
Looks like Wyatt Manley's out too.
Wyatt Manley. Max and Sandoz still out with an ankle, I believe. So they've got a couple of guys out that do play some roles for the Pheasants. I believe Tavian Schwartz got a little dinged up, but I think he'll try to play. So, the Pheasants aren't real deep and in need of everybody, so we'll see how they adapt. It sounds like they are maybe switching their defense up just a little bit to take on the ground pound of Colton Brady and Paxton Deal. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out tonight. We are a little bit under 7 minutes from game time from here in Redfield. We will go through the starting lineups here soon. So big golf ball game tonight. It is homecoming here in Redfield. It is a good crowd so far. We do have the after prom sponsored chili cook-off, so we'll share some results there. You'll probably get to see the King and Queen go for a victory lap here at halftime. So a lot going on this week, and the football game is kind of the home culmination before homecoming. So we will go to some commercials here for a couple of minutes, and then we will come back and do the starting lineups and get the Pheasants coming out onto the field. So we'll be back after a few from our sponsors.
You're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at brueggemannCropInsurance.com.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Redfield Pheasants live ticket. We are coming to you from the Redfield football field down in the park in Redfield. Little bit under 2 minutes here, you start to see the Redfield Pheasants players come out of the locker room there, and we got the Power Harley-Davidson trike with the Super Pheasant on it, a.k.a. Gerald Nussbaumer, getting ready to take the field here. So school song just got played. The Stanley County Buffaloes are in the east end zone. The Pheasants will come onto the field from the west end zone. Pretty calm night right now. No wind, which is nice because the last couple of days have been real windy in Redfield. We got 75 degrees and partly cloudy, so it's a great night for football. Maybe going to start seeing some chill in the air a little bit at night. It's been hot the last couple, but trees are starting to turn some, so fall is in the air. We are in week number 4 of South Dakota high school football. Both teams tonight in tonight's matchup, 0-3. Stanley County comes to town, and they will take on the Redfield Pheasants. It's homecoming, like we've mentioned a couple of times, so home side grandstand pretty much full. Good share of people around the track on the first turn down the straightaway there. So 14 seconds here, and you're going to see the Pheasants take the field, and we will do the national anthem, and then we will do starting lineups. So as we wait here, you'll get to see the Pheasants come out. It's been homecoming week. What type of game do you think you're going to see here tonight, Nick?
Well, I think you see a couple teams really desperate for a win. I think you got to play to your strengths. So I think Stanley County's strength is going to be running the ball. Redfield, I think we got to establish that run game, see if we can maybe work in a little play action to it.
Yep, and get some chunk plays. I totally agree with you. And here you are. You're starting to hear the horns. That bike's going to fire up from here. You're going to hear it from here, and here come your Redfield Pheasants on homecoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, here come our Redfield Pheasants.
Always probably a little more pep in your step on homecoming. We've kind of talked about that earlier as we go, as the Super Pheasant gives a fist pump to the Redfield faithful, but always just a little more excitement during that homecoming game, and running out on the field like that with people cheering you really gets you jacked up. So
yeah, 50-year king, Gerald Nussbaumer. So
hopefully he ends up being a 100-year king.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. So, but here we go. We're going to do the national anthem. So listen along as the Redfield band plays by Mr. Deasons, and Pep Band is here tonight. Flag is at the east end of the field, and then looks like we are going to do the starting lineups first. So we'll go with the Stanley County Buffaloes. Number 4, Q Bourne. He's going to be a defensive lineman, 6'3", 185-pound junior. Number 9, Cash Richardson. He's a 5'9", 155-pound linebacker. He's a junior. Number 11, Paxton Deal. He's a 5'11", 155-pound defensive back. He's a junior. Tegan Braytag. He's a 6'4", 205-pound defensive end. He's a junior. Number 20, Landon Bame. He is a 5'10", 160-pound linebacker. He's a junior. Number 22, Colton Brady. 5'11", 200-pound linebacker. He's a senior. Number 47, Hayden Rogo. He's a 5'11", 190-pounder linebacker, senior. Number 51, Case Kolda, 5'9", 175-pound D lineman. He's a junior. And rounding out the starting lineup for head coach Max Foth will be number 85, Noah Baldwin, 6'1", 190 pounds D lineman, senior. So very upperclassmen heavy. Assistant coaches are Herman Fennell, Tate Gabriel, and Damian Hoff-Teaser. So you can see here Stanley County on the film here, just rounding out their starting lineup. And we'll get to the Pheasants momentarily here, and then we will do the Star-Spangled Banner. So like I said, very good crowd, good weather. Everybody's here to celebrate homecoming. We got the class of 79, 84 back, 50-year king doing the drive out of the super trike. So here we go. Starting lineup for you, Redfield Pheasants going with offense tonight. Number 3, Jackson Sandos, 5'7", 150-pound running back. He's a senior. Number 5, Noah Johnson. He's a 6 foot, 190-pound wide receiver. Number 7, Ethan Falk, 6'2", 205, junior. He plays quarterback. Number 11, Isaac Bannister. He's a 6'1", 145-pound freshman, plays wide receiver. Number 15, Camden Murray. He's 6'3", 205. He's a tight end. He's a senior. Twin brother Dylan, number 27. Dylan Murray, senior, 215, 6'3". Stumbling that out, but running back. Number 40, Tavian Schwartz. He's 6'2", 170. Offensive lineman. He's a sophomore. The homecoming king, number 50, Colin Dean. He's a senior. 5'10", 175-pound offensive lineman. And then rounding out the starters for head coach Hank Bersilio, 61, Zach Boning. He's 5'10", 225, freshman, and he's offensive lineman. The Pheasants are assisted by Cal Falk and Jason Bannister. Managers are Jack Mills and Alex Schottenkirk. As you can see, the boys are running out from center field, doing a lot of shoulder bumps and things. So cheerleaders are doing some stunting, and it's going to be a fun and hopefully hectic environment for the Stanley County Buffalo. So that rounds out the starting lineup for tonight's homecoming game for the Redfield Pheasants, who take on the Stanley County Buffalo. And we do welcome all of our listeners from near and far. We appreciate the people from Fort Pierce, Stanley County area watching. And we appreciate all the alumni and the people who couldn't make it watching tonight here on our live stream. So we will take a few moments here to honor our country and listen to Mr. Deasons and our Redfield Pep Band play the national anthem. And thank you to the Redfield Pep Band, directed by Mr. Deasons. Nice job of playing the national anthem. Just moments away from kickoff, both teams are going to send out the captains for tonight's game. But both teams come in 0-3, just a little recap. And it sounds like Stanley County likes to run the ball. And if you just joining us, who do the Pheasants got a key on tonight, Coach, for the Buffaloes to be successful?
I think it starts with your quarterback, Paxton Beal, but they're going to feed Colton Brady, and if he's getting his yards, they're going to keep feeding him. So I think those two guys you got a key on, and with Mr. Brady, you got to hit him low. He's going to be a load to bring down. So
yeah, Brady comes in. Colton, he's going to come in at 5'11", 200 pounds. Not overly tall, but 200 pounds is 200 pounds. What type of back is he? Is he fast? Is he a power guy? Can he kind of joystick around you, juke jive? What are we going to see when he runs the ball?
Well, if you give him some space, he's going to burn you, but he'll also run you over too. So, like I said, you gotta hit him low. It's kind of almost a little thunder lightning with Deal back there at quarterback. He's fast, and he's elusive, slippery, whatever you want to call it. He's a good quarterback, and they really missed him when they played Parkston.
Gotcha. What kind of running attack are we going to see from the Buffaloes? Are they going to try to get tackles outside? What?
Oh, they kind of like to run it a little off tackle, guard, between the guard, tight end. They'll line up some Ashmouth football. They do line up in kind of what to me looks like the single wing, and go from there. Have a little quarterback run. They'll run some motion, hand it off to the jet motion. So just got to play sound, disciplined football. Make sure that we're remembering our keys, staying at home, and we can't let anybody get to the outside, especially Deal. And we got to plug the holes so Brady can't squeak through there.
On the flip side, last week we saw the Pheasants offense take a step. Might have been a baby step, but they took a step. What did you see out of our offense last week, Coach?
Well, I think we saw, glimmers of hope in the run game. And I think if we can get more consistent with that and make sure our guys, stay firing off the ball up front, giving our backs a crease, I think that'll help. If you're able to run the ball, you can do a lot of things off that. You start to bring some linebackers, some DBs up. Maybe you can do a little play action, throw it over the top. Everything that I've seen kind of appears that Stanley County plays a zone. Looks to me to be kind of a cover 3. They run a cover 3 shell off of that. So we'll see. They can change things up a little bit too.
Perfect. It looks like Stanley County is going to receive. I couldn't tell if they won or lost.
I think they won.
They won. So they're going to take the ball. So we're going to see a good look at Paxton Deal and Colton Brady right away. See what Coach Hank has cooked up for a little game plan here against the Buffaloes and try to neutralize both Deal and Brady here. So doing the kicking per usual, it looks like it is number 27, Dylan Murray. So he's going to kick off from his 40. We'll see who's deep for the Buffalo, and we're getting ready. Homecoming game 2024 from the football field in Redfield. We got to get this place a name. Stanley County Buffaloes. Mr. Copeland corrected me, so I apologize. Buffaloes. We're going to be plural. So back for the Buffaloes is going to be Bothwell. And it looks like maybe number 20, Bame. So Dylan Murray kicking off from his 40. Here we go.
On their kick returns, got to stay in your lanes here. They'll fake a handoff or they will hand it off one of these back 2 guys.
Have seen some improvement with tackling and in the special teams department for the Pheasants. So Murray looking to his left and looking to his right. Pheasants in their home royal blues with the white trousers, blue trim. Stanley County in their road whites, gold pants trimmed in purple and white. Here we go. Bothwell from about the 16 off the left side, bouncing. He's got a big hole. Here he goes all the way, and he's going to take it to the house. So Bothwell, from about his 16-yard line, takes it to the house for an opening score. Just got a lane along that left side and just wasn't touched.
Yeah, that short kickoff there allows him to kind of pick it up off the ground running, took a bounce right into his hands, and he had himself a lane, and he took advantage.
Not the way the Pheasants want to start. It's early. So we'll get a first look at the Stanley County Buffaloes offense here for the extra point try. Appears they're going to go for 2.
Got Brady looks like they got Brady in kind of a wildcat formation here. I've seen that in their 2-point conversions.
So Brady will be out of the shotgun, out of the wildcat. Heavy to the right side, barking out the signals. Brady up the middle, little wildcat up the middle, and he is not touched. So two plays where it's all been Buffaloes.
Yeah, not the way you want to start the game, but you know what? What do we got left on the clock? 11:48. There's a ton of time in this game. You can't hang your heads. Just get the guys rallied up, and let's get a good return here and, shake it off and move forward.
I was watching in warm-ups. Looked like number 24, Trevor Cadwell, is going to do some kicking. He's a big dude, 6'7", 275, and he's solid.
Yep.
And he was kicking it medium height, but he was going from about the 40 to the goal line. So I would anticipate some good kicks here tonight from the Buffaloes. So the Pheasants have had some nice returns to start the year, so let's see what they can. I think that's what you got to do is you got to match right away.
Yep.
Okay, they hit us in the mouth first, now our turn. So Cadwell's going to kick from his own 24. Back for the Pheasants tonight. Noah Johnson's back there, and
Isaac Bannister.
Isaac Bannister, number 11. Stanley County ready to kick. Cadwell looking right and left. Here he goes. Line drive kick. Johnson from the 11. Comes to the near side, cuts back up middle, got a lane, and he's going to be met at the 33-yard line by number 4, Q Bourne. So decent return.
Yeah, anytime you can start past the 30 here, I think that's a good return. So see if we can take advantage of it. Get the ball moving.
So Pheasants will take over from their own 34-yard line. 11:40 left in the first quarter, trailing 8-0. If you tuned in late, a kickoff return by Brendan Bothwell to the house to start the game. So Falk out of the pistol. 2 receivers top side. Fake handoff. Falk goes under. Little hand. Goes to the right side to Johnson in the flat, and he's going to pick up about 16, 15. A little play action there out of their zone read and found Johnson, number 5, out in the flat right away.
Yeah, if there's one thing that maybe Stanley County's been a little bit vulnerable to these first 3 games, it's that play action pass. So see if we can keep working that.
Pheasants elect to go with the no-huddle offense. Falk directing traffic. Full house backfield. Out of the pistol. Handoff inside to, looks like maybe one of the Murrays there. Can't tell.
Yeah, it looks like.
No, it was Noah.
Yeah, it was
Noah Johnson. So he was met by, hadn't seen that yet, Tegan Brayteg. So Johnson with his first carry, kind of, they've maybe shuffled some personnel around with, I think Connor Zen's probably played in that spot a little bit.
Kind of towards the end of the Britton Heckler game.
2nd and 12. Falk out of the pistol. 2 receivers top side. Johnson and Bannister. Here comes Johnson in motion near side. Ball snapped. Hand out off the middle to Sandos around the outside. Cuts back. Gets another cut back. And Sandos picks up 12.
Yeah, he's a slippery little guy. You know, get him heading north and south with some speed there. Nice run. Nice blocking up front. This is what we wanted to see. Just a little consistency here. Let's see if we can keep it rolling.
So Pheasants moving the ball a little bit early on here at Stanley County's 38-yard line. 10:40 left in the first quarter. Pheasants down 8. Falk calling the play. Little pistol, full house type backfield. Handoff inside to Brandon. He cuts back and he's going around the left side to the 20 into the 15-yard line. So Spencer Brannon goes off the right edge and cuts back. And he's injured. He's battling an Achilles deal. He might have been gone if he was fully healthy.
Yeah, still a nice run by Jacob. Good vision to cut that back. Nice work there.
So full house backfield again for the Pheasants at the Buffaloes 15. Falk's going to be out of pistol. You got Johnson, Brannon, and Sandos. Handoff to Sandos, and he fumbles it, but Murray right there. Dylan Murray just there in the nick of time. How important is it to work that mesh with the quarterback running backs?
Yeah, that's something that takes time. It's kind of the first time we've seen that this year, so I think this week is kind of the first time they've been putting it in. It takes time, so I don't think you can abandon your game plan here, even though you're behind the chains a bit.
Yep, Pheasants behind the chains. Falk out of the pistol. 2 receivers top side. Johnson in the slot. Here comes mini motion with Bannister. Falk drops back. He's going to run along the left side, gets some yards, and scampers out of bounds. And he is just kind of pushed out of bounds by Noah Baldwin. So Falk turns nothing into something there.
Yeah, gets it about 5-6 yards. 3rd and 10. We got 2 downs to get it.
Yep. Unless we want to give old Dylan a try for about a 35-yarder. So Falk getting guys lined up. Johnson and Bannister switch sides. Double tight, single receiver each side. Falk out of the pistol. 3rd and about 11. Handoff up the middle to Sandos, and he gets about 3 pretty quick, and then he's stuck.
Yeah.
51.
Hole was there. Case Colda on the tackle. He was right there.
There was a hole, and then Colda closed that door pretty quick.
Colda in it. I think that's kind of what they want their linebackers to do, is kind of plug that middle. They run their D tackles a little bit wider than we've seen.
Falk out of the pistol. Two wide receivers top side. He drops back to pass. Looking deep to Johnson in the end zone, and he goes just a little long. So looking for Johnson running that kind of seam route there. I think Bannister broke off to the middle, try to split the safeties, I think. So Pheasants will stall out on downs at the Buffaloes 13-yard line, but more steps and flashes of the offense there, Coach.
Yeah, consistency, and then unfortunately the fumble kind of bit us. It put us behind the chains. I was thinking maybe, keep doing what we're doing, but here we go on defense. Got to get a stop.
8:57 left. Buffaloes take over for their first official drive. They're getting organized. Number 11, Paxton Deal. I formation. Cam Brady in the backfield, toss left side, and he's going to be met by a host of Pheasants. Looks like Johnson was there, and I think really Camden Murray got there, and Johnson maybe assisted. Who else we got in there? Dillon was there too. So, like you said, trying to get outside, you've got to have good pursuit to the ball. Pheasants had 3 dudes untouched there.
Yeah, you've got to get everybody to the ball, especially if Brady's carrying it, because he's going to take more than one guy to bring him down.
Deal out of the shotgun. Brady to his right, 2 receivers top side. They call this a little bit of a spread. Little motion by the Buffaloes, a little end around here. They've got it hooked. And there's going to be some laundry, probably a hold. And a nice tackle there by Jacob Baranin, who's moving pretty good for a guy that's dinged up here below the ankle.
Yeah, it's good to see him back out there. Hopefully he stays healthy.
So Pheasants get helped out. Buffaloes really sealed off the near side, that little jet sweep, and got lucky there with a little holding call. So that'll back the Buffaloes up.
Yeah, on a play like that, you got to make sure your back guy stays home, because they will hand it off to Brady off that too.
Out at the corners tonight, it looks like you got Sandos, Jackson, and then Johnson. Linebackers inside, looks like you got both Murrays. I thought Falk was out there. Johnson, he's going to play safety tonight. Jessen at corner there. Murray and Camden Murray and Brannon in at inside linebackers. Deal out of the pistol, handoff to Brady. Up the middle, cuts to the right, and he's going to pick up a first down. So not what you want if you're the Pheasants fans there defensively.
It might be just a yard short.
No, a little short. Kind of a high tackle there, too. Looked like we maybe pulled him down by the shoulder pad. We don't want to get a horse collar, but.
Tackle made by Jessen.
Here come the Buffaloes. 3rd and short. Maybe watch a sneak here by Deal. Deal under center. I formation. The little single wing. Little dive to Brady off the right side, and he's just going to kind of scamper for about 3 or 4. Looked like Colin Dean and Jackson Sandos. So first down. Pheasants had him behind the sticks, and just one play can kind of turn a whole drive or a whole series.
Yeah, fresh set of downs. Still, they got a long ways to go.
7:17 left in the first quarter. Deal under center. Will this be the single wing with a little eye? Little play action. He's got a receiver up top, number 20 and number 4. Ooh, in the flag, and a little contact there by Sandos on the shoulder, but was able to get away with it.
He had 20 running wild and free down the seam. If he hits him, he's still running.
Landon Bames.
Yep.
So, yeah, I kind of thought he'd go to him, but he went to the tight end in the flag, and he was semi-open, maybe got away with a little extracurricular activities. Maybe the officials letting him play tonight, but here we go. Here come the Buffaloes. 7 minutes on the dot. Up 8-0 at their own 30. 2nd and 10. Deal out of the shotgun. Wing back to the right. Here comes a little motion. Fake the jet. Inside handoff to Brady, and there's going to be a tackle there and a face mask. Looked like Brannon caught Brady just right across the face.
I just talked about a couple plays ago. That jet motion, if your back guy doesn't stay home, you're in trouble.
So you fake the jet, and then you got a good back there like Brady. And
at that, you key on Brady. Brady is a lead blocker if they don't give it to him, and otherwise he goes and gets that ball, runs the opposite of the motion.
So some laundry on the field for both sides early. Pheasants tagged with a face mask there, and Stanley County was tagged with a holding. So.
Oh no, it's just a face mask. They're moving it up.
Yep. No, I mean on the couple plays ago. Yep. But so both teams a little sloppy. Probably going to be a pretty quick game tonight with how much, just time-wise, with how much Stanley County runs the ball to keep the clock going. But they are in Pheasant territory at the Pheasant 45. Deal.
And that single wing.
Single wing out of the pistol. See if they go strong side to the near side. Here comes Brady, little zone read, and he's going to break a couple of tackles. Oh, and he fumbled. Ooh, got a little excited there. Knee was probably down. Looked like Sandos took him down, but Sandos making tackles that far down the field, that's not good because that's 13 yards for Colton Brady. So Stanley County marching the ball. Little substitution from the sideline. Looks like Stanley County's probably going to call a timeout here. Just
officials
timeout. Okay. Looked like one of their players was
Rogo
coming out. 24 coming in. That's Cadwell. So like we said, he's 6'7". Maybe take note of him. Plays a little tight end. Maybe look for the big guy, throw it up to him. We do not have anybody 6'7". About a 5'10", 6'2".
I think he's going to play their left guard here since that's where Rogo came out, so that'd be my guess.
Somebody did their homework this week. Here we go. Here comes Paxton Deal up to the line. Under center. High formation. Barking out the signals. Little fake handoff. He's got Q Bourne down deep, and then he's got number 12 wide open. And just overthrows him. So Pheasants blow some coverage on the back side, and they just ran number 12, Tegan Braytag, down the middle of the field, and just Deal overthrows him.
Yeah, I think he's got to keep running on that one. Pretty nicely thrown ball. He just got to keep running back. He might have hit his head on the goalpost. He catches that one. So
the Buffaloes have had some opportunities with the passing game. Pheasants really favoring that run. Deal out of the shotgun. Brady shifting sides. 2nd and 10, 5:48. Deal to the right, looking for a hole, comes up top and slips. Kind of slips on his own there, so really maybe Dylan Murray on a little tap tackle, but.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to run that little quarterback around the edge. They shifted Brady over to the right side of Deal, and that just get more blockers there than you got defenders.
You got a tight end, a wing, and then.
You got 2 wings, you got a running back, you got a fast guy and Deal behind you, so.
Deal, the quarterback. Good runner. He is a 5'11", 155-pounder, so. Hey, zoom out a little bit. Deal. A little bit more. Deal out of the pistol. Will they go near side? Nope. They go to Brady. A little arm tackle up top. Slowed down by Murray. Brady cuts back the other way. Johnson giving chase. Another poor arm tackle, and he's going to score.
Just what I talked about at the beginning of the game. You got to have guys to the ball. You got to get hats to the ball there. We didn't do it, and he made us pay.
It's Colton Brady. Goes to the left side. Shut down by that side. Breaks an arm tackle. Comes back and breaks 2 or 3 arm tackles for the scamper. So he has been, as Coach Copeland had advertised, very good. So 14-0, 4:47 left in the first quarter. Been all Stanley County Buffaloes so far. Pheasants have moved the ball on offense.
Out of the Wildcat again.
So Brady out of the Wildcat. 2 receivers near side. He's just going to take it up the middle and find a hole, and he's met and does not get it. 40, I think that's Tavian Schwartz with the, he did get him kind of high. So with 4:47 left in the first quarter, 14-0 Stanley County Buffaloes. So this is when the Pheasants got to respond. Down 14, got to stay ahead of the chains. That we had a fumble last series that kind of put us behind schedule on the offense, but we've moved the ball via pass and run.
Yeah, you can't hit the panic button yet. You know, there's still a lot of time in this game. Do what we did in that first drive, you know. Get the ball moving, see if you can take a shot with the pass, see what happens. Get a good return here, get us started on the right foot.
Trevor Cadwell is going to kick off for the Buffaloes from their own 40. They're going to go left to right on your TV screen. You're going to have Bannister and Johnson. They're going to be at about the 10-yard line. Last time Johnson got the return out to the 30-yard line, so decent return. Cadwell stepping it off. Got some sweet golden cleats, so he's going to tee it up here. Here come the Buffaloes. Have a short loopy kick towards Camden Murray. He's going to pick it up at about the 19, and the powerful senior is going to get out to about the 25.
Yeah, I'd like to get a little bit more out of that, but I know that ball's kind of rolling around. It's tough to pick up, but let's get to work, offense.
Yeah, when they designed that football, they didn't do anybody a favor for when they never must have tested it when it rolled on the ground, because that thing is hard to pick up. And that's what I think Coach is saying there. You got to pick it up, don't know what you're going to get for a bounce, and then look, you got 9 guys coming at you. So Pheasants take over from their own 26-yard line. Falk out of the pistol. Bannister near side, Johnson far side. Sandos next to him. Johnson in motion. Falk sprints out, looking to the out play to Johnson, and it's going to be incomplete there. Number 2, or number 7 there, so that was Bothwell on the coverage. He's already had an impact on the game for about a 85-yard touchdown return on the opening kick.
Got to get a little better protection for our quarterback there. Looks like he was hit as he was thrown, even though he rolled out a little bit. Second and long. It's tough.
Stanley County, the 4-man front. Johnson in motion again. Falk out of the shotgun. Little handoff to Sandos, and he's going to pick up about 4 to 6 yards. The guy just keeps pumping his legs, like you said.
Yeah, nice little design there. You got Bannister coming over in motion, handed off underneath. See if we can get their linebackers' eyes to maybe following him a little bit and get him underneath.
So both teams electing to use the jet motion to kind of disrupt the flow of the linebackers. Third and about, we'll say 5-4. Falk out of the shotgun, barking out the signals. Here come the Pheasants. Bannister on a quick slant, and I don't know if they were on the same page there, a little behind, but I don't know how sharp the route was either.
Yeah, just a little behind him. Didn't look like he was quite expecting it that fast. But, you know, if you're going to run a quick slant, once you plant that foot and you start going across the middle, you've got to get your head whipped around because that ball is going to be right on you.
So Pheasants elect to punt. Little 3 and out there. 4th and 3 from their own 33. Bothwell back for the Buffaloes at his own 30. Dylan Murray punting. Buffaloes look like they're going to play it safe. Almost block it. Bothwell at the fair catch. And he's going to fair catch it at the 35. So if you're a Gopher fan and remember that Iowa game from last year where the Iowa punt returner waved his hand a little bit and then took off and ran, Bothwell does a way better job of surrendering and just taking the fair catch. But anything waving in the air, officials dead. So nice punt there by Dylan Murray. So
yeah, you like a punt with good hang time like that, allows your coverage units to get down there. And let's see if the Pheasants make a few adjustments to slow down the Buffaloes.
So Buffaloes at their own 35. Deal Out of the shotgun, Brady slides over to the right side. Let's see if they come near side with a quarterback lead. Little bad snap. Deal's got to make something out of nothing going around the left edge, and he runs right into number 3, Maxon Sandos. Jackson, sorry. And he picks up, looks like about a yard and a half. So broken play there. Thought maybe they were coming this way.
Yeah, snap a little high, but he does a good job of getting a yard when he could have lost 4 or 5.
Hey, you guys got to keep it on the game. Zoom out a little bit. There you go. Keep it at that. Had to talk to our camera guys there. So Paxton over to Brady. Toss sweep near side. They've got it hooked and sealed. Here comes Jessen on the try to tackle and doesn't get it. And it looked like Dylan Murray chases Camden, chases Brady out of bounds there, and they're going to move the chains again. So pretty simple. Toss sweep, little power.
That's one thing you don't see a lot. You see Brady lined up 9-10 yards in that deep I formation. Sometimes they'll come downhill with him, but if you can get a toss like that, gives him a little time to read the blockers, and he just went straight outside there. Good blocking.
Buffaloes on the Pheasants 48. Deal out of the shotgun. 2 receivers top side. Brady to his left, barking out the signals. Little fake handoff to Brady. Here comes Deal running. He's got a receiver near side, and he's just going to probably slow play this. Little spin move there, and
Sandos again on the tackle, knocks him out of bounds.
And he had a receiver there. He was just trying to get that line or a corner to bite just to flick it out there, and he just did. Nice play by Maxon Sandos.
I think he might have had a 2-way go there. Could have maybe tossed it there. You didn't have linemen downfield, so.
2nd and 9 from the Pheasants, 47, 3:22 in the first quarter left. Deal out of the shotgun. Little jet motion. Little handoff to Bothell near side. Pheasants fighting in it, cut back across the field, and he's got a lot of room, and this could go all the way down to the 10, and he's going to be chased out the 20 to the 10, so maybe a clip there.
Yeah, when you start cutting back across the field, you put your blockers in some tough spots, so it might have been a block in the back here. But yeah, just there was that jet again. Brady leading the way, but good vision and cutback, so we'll see what we got here.
And we've talked a lot about Brady and Deal, but Bothwell has had his impact on this game. That he about took that. That would have been about a 35-yarder. Had 85 yards on a kick return, so they kind of use him like a little Swiss Army knife.
He's fast, quick kid. Unfortunately for Stanley County, fortunately for Redfield, a hold call gets made, and we'll replay the down.
Good vision by their backs though tonight. They've cut back a couple of times. Deal, Bothell, Brady, and it's really cost the Pheasants. Got to get everybody to the ball, and then especially those people on the backside, 1 or 2 stay home. Yeah. Here come the Buffaloes, 2nd and 6. Big holding penalty there from the Pheasants, 44. 3:08 first quarter, up 14-0. Deal out of the shotgun. Little wing back to the right. 2 receivers near side. He sprints to the right, looking downfield, throwing to Bothell, and he had it locked up. I think that was Johnson on the coverage. So nice coverage on the back end of the by the Pheasants.
Yeah, good pursuit there. Colin Dean making him throw it maybe a little quicker than he wanted to as well. But
good to hear the homecoming kid getting in on the action, old Colin Dean. So probably our most experienced lineman coming back from last year. Played quite a bit there on the OND line. So he kind of gives them a little energy and can kind of hunt down that quarterback at times. So Buffalo's 3rd and 6 at the Pheasants 44. See if they run it here. Look how deep Brady is, 8 yards deep. Deal under center. I formation. Little counter there. Brady up the middle to the left side, and he's kind of hesitation steps, and he's probably going to get it. Met by a host of Pheasants, but looks like they had a little misdirection there, a little mini counter.
They pulled that. They pulled 85 Baldwin out, kicked outer end, but
do not zoom in. Hey, zoom out a little bit. You're too close yet. Keep going. Keep going.
Tackle was with Cameron Murray and Dylan Murray. A little more. First down, Stanley County.
A little bit more. Is that good? Keep it about there. You're just getting a little close. Otherwise, you can't see the whole field.
So Dylan Murray looks like he's dinged up, and he's kind of been battling. Hopefully it's not his knee. He kind of had a ligament injury last year. Kind of battled it last week. He's a pretty tough kid, and we wish him the well here. Falk and brother Camden helping him off. Lucky to have a few medical staff people that help out. Olivia Full tonight. We've had Kathy Frericks, Dr. Waldner, Dr. Wren over the years, and sometimes. So very lucky to have the medical staff here. See, hopefully we can get them back. Pheasants a little short-handed. Buffalo getting ready to snap the ball. They're going to go. Pheasants late getting to the field. Brady up the middle to the left side. He's going to cut back, and he might go. Pheasants arm tackling is just not working, and Brady just eating them up.
Yeah, he's not a guy you can bring down with an arm tackle. You've got to hit him low and with some force, and it's got to take probably 2-3 guys. But yeah, like you said, we're late to get out on the field after that. That's something you can't have. You absolutely cannot have.
And we talked about the tackling. Easier said than done. He's pretty quick, strong, shifty, but you got to go low. We're going really high. We're trying to get him around the shoulder pads, and that's just not going to work. Buffalo's lining up, going for 2, up 20-0, 2:32. First quarter, I believe. Little wildcat to Brady, and he just trucks. Looked like maybe Brannon in for a 2 points, so it's 22-0, all Stanley County Buffalo. So if the Pheasants want to stay or get back into this, they got to go on a little bit of a drive here. Eat some clock, one thing. Let that defense rest. I know a lot of our guys go both ways, but we got to get some first downs. And we've shown that tonight that we can a little bit.
Yeah, we absolutely have. And, we had a good drive going there, that first drive, and then that fumble just kind of drops the heads a little bit. You can't have that. But, again, just getting that good kick return, maybe you can try to stem some of that momentum. I mean, obviously, the Buffaloes have the momentum right now. See if we can string together a few first downs, feel good about ourselves here, get them on their heels a little bit. We'll see. I still don't think you abandon the game plan here. You still stick with what's been working. A lot of time left.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Kind of eating my words right now. This game is going to go faster. The standpoint, Stanley County runs the ball a lot. We want to try to run it, so clock will be running if de facto, and it's not. We're down 22-0 right now. First quarter, like I said, don't abandon. We've moved the ball a little bit. Just got to get a little more consistent. So Cadwell kicking off with those really cool gold football shoes. Johnson and Bannister deep for the Pheasants. Bannister's going to take it from the 10. Kind of shuffles, and he's going to go left. Johnson out in front, Murray. A couple lead blocks, and Pheasants just got to kind of block that a little bit better.
Noah Johnson didn't make his block there, and the guy just runs right into him, makes a tackle.
He lives in my home, so I'll allow you to say that because I wanted to. But, he had the hole there. Murray got somebody, and then Johnson missed the block and got tackled. So, all right, here we go. Pheasants take over at the 30. We've talked 30-yard line's a good starting point. Could be worse, so. 2 receivers top side, and it looks like the Buffaloes are going to call the timeout here. So,
We'd like to welcome
Highmore. They've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford. Building partnerships for life.
Have you thought about advancing your education? Do you love helping people? A healthcare career may be an excellent opportunity for you. Hi, I'm Chandler Comas, clinical adjunct and lab instructor for the nursing program through Southeast Technical College at the Huron Community Campus. Students at the Huron Community Campus can partner with NSU and Southeast Tech to complete the prerequisites and courses for the medical assistant, practical nursing, and RN programs, all while saving money and staying close to home.
Welcome back to the Redfield football field. Stanley County Buffaloes call a timeout. First and 10 for the Pheasants at their 30. 2:24 left in the first quarter. Stanley County 22-0. Falk out of the shotgun. Two receivers top side, little tiger toss. Sandos has got the edge, and number 9 from Stanley County just ate that up. Cash Richardson. All over that.
Yeah, it looked like last week Mr. Richardson was out against Loyola Frederick, and that hurts. He shows why he's valuable to the team right there.
Good speed and didn't get hooked on that end, that little tiger toss, and went nowhere. So Pheasants behind the chains, second down and about 13. Three receivers near side, Bannister, Johnson, Sandos. Falk out of the shotgun. Buffalo send 4 inside to Bannister with the catch. He makes one guy miss. Second one, shimmy and shake, and he gets to the middle, and he's going to still be fighting. Maybe close to a first down, and did it came out? Oh, he popped it out at the end. You could kind of see Stanley County going crazy there, and can't.
That's a tremendous effort.
I would say you can't fault his effort.
Bannister. Just sometimes when you keep fighting that much, you know there's more guys coming. You got to just tuck it away and go down to the ground.
Yep, a couple of guys came from Stanley County from behind and probably punched that ball out. So tough break for the Pheasants. Nice pitch and catch. Nice moves there by Bannister, showing some flashes of being a dependable receiver. So Stanley County will take over on the Redfield 39-yard line. Richardson is the up back for the Buffaloes. Deal out of the shotgun. Brady to his right. Loaded to the left side. A little handoff there. Fake handoff. Here comes Brady near side, coming around the edge, getting chased by Falk, and it looked like Jessen. Jessen kind of wraps him up around the ankles. So we've got some laundry over there. Maybe a legal formation, maybe? If I had to guess, or a hold.
Looks like they gave Brady a break there. They had Ezra Rutherford in
26, yep. So a little holding there. So Stanley County's had a couple of nice plays negated due to holding, and I'm sure.
You got to take advantage of that now.
Yep. I'm sure Coach Coach Foth is not happy about that, and that will be addressed at halftime. It's just costing them yards, but. So it's going to be 1st and 20 from the Stanley County 49. So they were in Pheasant territory. Now they're back in their own. So they're behind the chains. Let's see if they look to maybe throw it a little bit.
I think they stick with their game plan. I mean, their bread and butter is running the ball. I think you do that here. It's first
this early in the Yep. Here come the Buffaloes to the line. Foul under center. Double tight. I formation. Brady deep. Here he comes right side. Bounces off a tackle and gets tackled for about 5. Colin Dean there first. And Camden Murray. Zach Bonine.
Yeah, Rutherford on the carry that time.
Rutherford. So 2nd and 16. Still got a lot you can do here.
Yeah, it looks like you got Brady with his helmet off on the sideline, getting a little well-deserved break here and seeing what Rutherford can do in the backfield.
Number 11, Paxton Deal out of the shotgun. Overloaded to the right side with a wing and a back and a receiver. Out of the shotgun, a little jet motion here to Bothwell, and it's going to be fumbled, and the Pheasants are going to pick it up. So the homecoming king on homecoming, right place, right time, picks up the fumble. Looked like they were going to the jet again.
Not yet. I don't know if he was pulling it or what, but it looked like it hit the hip of Bothwell there, knocked it loose, and Dean's right there to scoop it up.
So Pheasants get their first turnover of the night, get the crowd back in it, got momentum hopefully going on their side. They're at the Buffalo 48-yard line. 35 seconds, first quarter left. Pheasants out of the pistol. Falk at quarterback, full house backfield. I believe he's got Sandos, Johnson, and Brannon. Johnson with the handoff, and he's going around the right side, and he is going nowhere. Cash Richardson there, Noah Baldwin, so all over it, Buffaloes.
Kind of that T formation there, 3 guys lined up across the back. Doesn't go well for us.
So it looks like Pheasants took a timeout there, I believe.
Yep, Pheasants take a timeout.
So we'll go back to our sponsors here, and we will be back in a few moments.
Call Doug at 353-8518 to discuss the healthcare career that interests you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Are you confident in your ag equipment for the season ahead? You can be with an inspection from the RDO Equipment Company. Whether it's routine maintenance, annual inspections, or anything in between, their knowledgeable team of service experts will care for your fleet like it's their own. RDO Equipment Company.
Welcome back to the Redfield football game tonight here in Redfield between the Stanley County Buffaloes and your Redfield Pheasants. 2nd and 14. Pheasants coming out of the timeout. Falk out of the pistol. 2 receivers top side. Bannister and Johnson will hand off to Sandos. He goes off the right tackle, and he is going to be met by number 51. That's Case Kolba. Case Kolba comes to town. He's laying the wood.
Yeah, again, just a little bit of a crease, but we're not getting Kolba blocked, and he comes and makes the play and for no gain.
You know, and you look at the Stanley County Buffaloes roster, playing a lot of juniors and a lot of seniors. So the first quarter will come to an end. It'll be 3rd and 13 from the Pheasants' own 49. So we will go back to commercial break and be back after a few moments.
Range of service and support options to ensure your equipment is fully maximized. Learn more about available options and get your inspection scheduled today. Visit rdoequipment.com/service or contact their Redfield store today. Looking to maximize your crop yields? Turn to Proven Ag, your trusted experts located north of Redfield. Proven Ag specializes in pioneer seed, chemical sales, and crop consulting. Plus, they offer access to any other seed or forage needs you may have. For top-notch service and results, call Adam at 605-460-0570 or Drew at 605-460-1999. Let's grow success together with Proven Ag, a proud sponsor of Redfield area athletics and events.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in this.
Welcome back to the Heartland.
And welcome back to the Redfield football. This is Redfield Pheasants live ticket. We are coming from the Bob Tiff press box here at the field, and we have Stanley County up 22-0 over Redfield on homecoming after the first quarter. Falk, big third down here for the Pheasants. Out of the shotgun, a little play action up the middle, a little jump ball for Murray Camden, and that's going to be intercepted and picked off by, is that number 7? Brendan Bothell, and there he is again.
Yeah, he's got his stamps, he's got his fingerprints all over this game. And unfortunately, it looks like Ethan was hit on the play, causing that ball to kind of flutter out there, and he's still down.
I know he's kind of been battling maybe a abdomen rib type injury, some bruising there, so he's getting up on his own. He's probably going to have to come out for a couple plays, but if you know Ethan, he'll shake it off and try to get back out there. So think he kind of waved the trainer off. So
he's going to have to come out for one play at least unless you call a timeout.
Probably better we're on defense now than offense because I'm not sure who would come in at quarterback.
Yeah.
Now with I don't see Dylan anywhere on the sideline. I don't see if he went to go get his knee looked at or what, or if he's back out there. He is back out there. So Dylan maybe could be an option. Maybe Johnson. Not sure. We'll have to see what happens here. Hopefully Ethan's all right. Etheridge jumps back in for the Pheasants. 1st and 10 from their own 42. Deal out of the pistol. Hand off to Brady. Going around the right side, and he's got some room. He's got a shake, and he doesn't beat Sandos, Jackson, and he's there to wrap him up in Murray. And you can see when the Pheasants have done a nice job on Brady.
Bame on that play.
Bame.
Carry that one.
But either way, they have two guys there making good low hits on him.
Yeah, with Bame, just tough when he's getting 7-8 yards of crack.
So 2nd and 3.5. Deal out of the shotgun. The Buffaloes are overloaded to the near side.
Watch the quarterback this side.
Yep. Deal to the near side. He lets his blockers set up, and he's going to be taken down for a first down, but the Murray boys got to him, and Camden got a good lick there, but good enough for a first down. So exactly what you're saying. He kind of gets outside of the tackle. He's going, but he allows his blockers to set up. You can even see Brady get out in front of him, and he started getting in some guys, and he gets 5-6 yards.
Yeah, and he paid for that one. I mean, he got the first down, but he definitely paid for it.
Buffaloes keep the clock moving. About 10.5 left in the second quarter. Been all Stanley County in the first half, 22-0. Started the game off with an 85-yard kick return by Brendan Bothell. Set the tone early. Deal. Little pump fake to Brady, and he gets number 4. Q-Born wide open in the flat area, and he's going to drag some Pheasants down to about the 4-yard line. Little play action there.
Yeah, they still got Bame there in the backfield. Brady's got his helmet off on the sideline, maybe just giving him a break yet, but still, you got to respect that run, and Bourne is running free. Easy pitch and catch, and a nice run after the catch there.
First down, chains moving. They're going to be down. 1st and goal from the Pheasants 5. Does this Brady come jogging in here?
No, Brady, he's still on the sideline. Hopefully he's okay. Just
makes you wonder. Second series in a row that he hasn't been out there. Yeah, hopefully he is okay. So Bame in the backfield. Little single wing to the left. Little handoff to Bame up the middle, and he's going to push the pile, and he's going to score.
Looks like he just crossed the plane before that ball popped loose.
So Stanley County winning those battles up front. They are going to go up 28-0 here. Second quarter. Go for 2 again. So they're flexing some muscle with that run game.
Looks like they're going with Bame and the Wildcat.
Just thinking that,
yeah.
You got Bothell topside, Deal, and one more receiver. Bame's just going to take it and try to pick a hole, and he finds a little crease, and he gets 2. So Bame with the touchdown and the extra point. So Stanley County will take a 30-0 lead after. A little flag after that score. Pheasants just can't get anything going. Do something good, and then they maybe take a step or 2 backwards.
Yeah, when you want your drives to end with a kick or a 2-point conversion. Last 2 drives have ended in turnovers.
So we got a penalty on the extra point there, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the Buffalo. So that'll be assessed on the kickoff. Do you remember that from taking your test? back in the day.
Yep, they'll move them back to about the 25-yard line, I'd imagine.
We do appreciate you if you are tuning in and watching tonight. This is the last of our 3 straight weeks of home football, and then we finish up at the end of the year here.
And for Stanley County, they've been just the opposite. They played their first game at home. This is their 3rd of 3 here on the road. So
typically you get 4 and 4, right?
Yep. You'll get 4 and 4. It's just
you don't know how you're going to get them.
3 straight on the road is tough. I mean, Pheasants are going to have 3 straight on the road here, and haven't looked far ahead at Stanley County's schedule, but they're probably going to be enjoying getting back to the friendly confines of Fort Pierre.
Pheasants will travel to Wabash Summit. I'm not sure where we're going. I would guess Wabash if I had to guess next week. So Trevor Cadwell is going to kick off for the Buffaloes. Trying to see who's back. Johnson and Bannister, typical guys that have been back. Connor Zenz has been back there a little bit too. He's a little dinged up tonight, not playing. And it looks like you got Camden Murray, and I can't see the other guy up back. Cadwell's mixed up his styles of kick. Line drive, a little high archer, and then he's boomed one deep. Kicks the line drive right at Johnson. Johnson from the 20, stumbles, and here he comes. Going around the right side, he keeps going. He busts one to the 44-yard line. So, plus field position for the Pheasants. I see you looking at the scoreboard. What do you got for any 9AA scores?
Looks like Hill City currently up on Harding County Bison. 8 minutes left in the second, 21-14. Waverly South Shore over next week's opponent for the Pheasants. 14-12, 5 minutes left till half there. Hamlin, another future opponent of the Pheasants, they currently lead Great Plains Lutheran 35-8. 3 minutes left before half there.
Yeah, Hamlin, Parkson, 2 of the tops in AA, 9AA. Both looking solid this year. Falk out of the full house backfield. Pheasants at their 45. Little motion by Sandos. Handoff to Brannon, and he's going to get a couple, but I saw number 9 stick his nose in there, Cash Richardson, and then a host of other Buffaloes. So Brannon gets a yard. So 2nd and 9. Clock running just around 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Looked like Bannister in for Brannon. Said Brannon's battling a right Achilles injury. 2 receivers top side. Falk out of the shotgun. Johnson and Bannister the receivers. Little inside fake play action. Looking for Johnson deep, and it's underthrown, and it's going to be intercepted. See by who? Number 20, Landon Bame, so he's been all over. But there's a flag in the backfield. Maybe holding or roughing the passer, something like that.
Yeah, ball underthrown. It's really tough to roll out to your left and throw that way.
When your feet aren't set. Yep.
Yeah, that's a tough throw to make.
So Bame on the interception. And then you got a personal foul on the Pheasants.
It's going to get Stanley County.
Sorry. So they will still take over.
Must have been after
the reception. So Stanley County from their own 30-yard line.
Looks like it'll still be the Landon Bame show in the backfield there. I think he's shown he's more than capable of running the ball well. Done a nice job filling in here for Brady the last couple of drives.
Deal out of the single wing. Pistol. Hand off to Bame. He goes around the near side. Busts and the ball pops out, and Stanley County's right there. And it busts out again. And I think that was Cash Richardson who picked up Bame's fumble. And then somebody from Redfield got a helmet on it, and they picked it up.
Yeah, we talked earlier about the bounce of the football. It bounces right up to them. We pop it out again and then fall on it there. So let's see if we can use this little bit of spark here to get us going.
I didn't even see who fell on it. Doesn't matter right now. It's just the Pheasants keep going and offense back on the field.
Yep.
Like to see a score here before half. Maybe the Pheasants take a shot deep here. Probably not with this formation, the full house backfield. Falk moving guys around out of the pistol. Got Brannon, Johnson, and Sandos. Hand off to Brannon up the middle, and he's going to be just...
I think that's Chase Odlin.
Chase Odlin's checked in, the freshman. So getting some minutes. So Odlin goes nowhere, loses a yard.
Yeah, just taking a look here, you never speculate anything, but it does look like maybe Brady's limping around a little bit. Maybe just hold him out, just precautionary. Hopefully, really, he's okay and is able to go, but also looks like Jacob Burannon's limping a little bit too.
Falk out of the pistol, Johnson in the slot. Bannister wide right, Bannister in motion, coming back. Falk's under pressure and just not much time for Ethan tonight.
No, it's tough as a quarterback when you get that snap and all of a sudden you're looking 3 white jerseys right in your face. That's not easy.
So negative 4 yards there for the Pheasants. So 3rd and 15 from their own 44. Since about their second drive, Pheasants just have had a hard time of getting consecutive positive plays. Johnson to the near side. See, he's got a pretty big cushion, but the sticks dictate that. Let's see if they take a shot here to him or Bannister. They like to spread it out a little bit like that. Johnson in motion. He's running, dragging across the field over to Bannister, and he just kind of shut his route off there. Kind of zone coverage.
Yeah, it looks like they got a cover 3 shell over the top. Got their linebackers playing the hook curl zones. Just my quick observation, but it's nice if you got a cover 3 to be able to flood that middle of the field, see if you can run a tight end up the seam or something. But when you're having a hard time getting protection, that's tough.
Murray's gonna punt. Dylan Murray back in for the Pheasants. Back for Stanley County, having a hard time making it out. Number 7. Bothwell back, and it looks like Pheasants are going to call a timeout and talk this over. So if you're Stanley County, what are you looking to kind of get done here the last, what do we have, 6 minutes left on the clock?
I think, just stick with your guns. I think they're going to want to score the ball. I mean, try to put as many points on as you can. And the Pheasants, they got to get a stop before half. They can't let Stanley County score. Because, as you know, they score, it's 36, and that means running clock in the second half if we don't get a score before half. So try to keep it from that running clock, give you an opportunity. We get the ball right out of half. So be nice if we can get a 3 and out or a turnover and then drive, score, and give us a chance to get another score coming out of half.
So now, Pheasants looking to punt. Maybe we're short some personnel there, so I had to call a timeout and just talk it over. Stanley County showing some pressure. Bothwell deep. Murray with the punt. A wobbler to the right near side, and that's going to go out stay in bounds at about the 18. Bothwell picks it up, jabs, gets around one guy, 2 tacklers, and we're tackling high again, and we just want to keep tackling up by the shoulder pads, and the backs from Stanley County are just knocking our arms away.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Again, that bounce of the football kept it in bounds. Would have been nice if that would have trickled out of bounds inside the 20. But again, Bothwell just shows you how good of an athlete he is.
I think he kind of gave up on it a little bit, and he was like, well, I'll grab it. He got a nice clean bounce. I'll grab it and dance a little bit, and got a couple of yards, but 6:54 left in the first half. Stanley County taking over their own 27. Bothwell really deep out of the I formation. Deal under center. And legal formation, I had to guess, or a false start probably. couldn't have been a delay game. That was pretty quick if it was.
Got Bame in the backfield again. Looks like a false start.
So false start. So there's been times tonight Stanley County's been behind the sticks, but their run game's been so solid. They've just kind of doesn't change their, we're not worried. We're just going to try to keep getting 6 or 7 a pop.
And that run game's opened up some passing for them, too. They've had some wide-open tight ends down the field as well. So when you start getting up against the run, those passes can open up, too.
Deal under center. Little roll out. Play action, looking to Richardson in the flat, and he was covered, but the deal pass kind of was skipped to him, and Camden Murray was right there. Even if the catch would have been made, Richardson probably would have gotten tackled.
Yeah, Murray's one of our more sure tacklers, Camden and Dylan. But yeah, he was right there. He wasn't going to go anywhere, I don't think.
So nice coverage by the Pheasants. So now you're second 15. Had kind of a free down, even though you were penalized with kind of try to move the ball a little bit, and maybe thinking the Pheasants were keen on run there. And they had that covered. Deal under center. Toss sweep far side to Dame. Behind him, picks it up. Pheasant stringing it out, giving chase. And that looked like it was probably Maxon Sandos. Jackson, sorry. Got her brother Maxon on the team. Colin Dean there. Hard to see that far away, but nice job on the toss sweep. But the exchange between Deal and Bame was just a little behind him. He just couldn't get that edge.
Yeah, and obviously that comes in kind of a new back here. Obviously they've run it in practice and stuff, but game time situation's a lot different.
So 3rd and long here. The Buffaloes have sent their tight ends, all of them, down the center of the field. A couple of them each play, and the Pheasants haven't done a great job of covering that. Let's see if they go back to that.
I'm guessing they're going to call timeout here, talk about what play they want to run, but I would anticipate leaking some tight ends out here. Yeah, Coach Foth there standing by the line judge, waiting for that count to get down to 1 and call timeout.
He's looking to suck every second out of this first half. So we're going to go to some quick sponsors and be back after a few.
Sports or activities.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards, 1% cash back, and 9.90% annual percentage rate, the right rate. And all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
And welcome back to the Redfield football field. Stanley County calls their second time out of the half. 3rd and long. Deal out of the shotgun. 3 receivers top side. They've got a tight end down the middle. All of them are running streaks. And the Pheasants are there. So Pheasants were waiting for that. Anticipated. So nice job by the back end of the defense. So forcing the Buffalo to punt.
Yeah, it looked like he was kind of locked in on those receivers on the top. He did have a tight end running kind of free down the middle. Bourne looked like he might have been had a little bit more of a cushion, but as it is, 4th down, and Buffaloes are set up to punt.
Looks like Johnson back to receive for the Pheasants. And we're going to call, Pheasants are going to call a timeout. A little miscommunication there. They might have had 10 on the field. I don't even know who was running off there.
Well, you talked about how we expected this to be kind of a quick-moving half with the run game, and it has come to a screeching halt here.
Between timeouts and
turnovers, everything, and
a couple of injuries.
Yeah, I can go through some more scores here, Tom. We got 9AA scoreboard. Leola Frederick currently up over North Central 40-6. That one's getting about a minute till half. At the end of the first half, number 1 Parkston is leading Hanson, who's receiving votes, 14-3.
How about our old friends at 11B? Anything up there?
11B. I do get to 11B. Looks like the matchup of the night, winner up 12-0 over Elk Point Jefferson at the end of the first half. A couple other local scores here. Looks like Sioux Valley, 4 minutes before half, all over Clark Willow Lake, 33-14. All right, here we are.
So Buffalo's gonna punt. Can't see who it was. Johnson backpedaling. He's just going to let this one go, and it takes a Stanley County bounce and a Redfield bounce. And I don't know if he lost that in the lights or what, but yeah. Pheasants will take over at the 27.
He got lucky. The bounce of the ball brought it back towards him. Otherwise, that could have gone a long ways the way that was coming down.
I may have to come down here tomorrow and turn the lights on and kick some punts.
Big drive here for the Pheasants. You got to get something going. You'd hate to give them the ball back before half.
Just thinking that. Probably don't want Stanley County to get the ball back. So in a perfect world, you drain the clock down and you get a score and go into halftime momentum. Pheasants having some substitution issues. Bunch set near sideline here. 3 receivers. Jackson Sando, in motion there, and Falk quick passes out to Bannister, and he's caught. So
looks like the same play they ran when Bannister, was able to make some guys miss, and unfortunately finished with a fumble. But that time Stanley County sniffed it out.
Yep. Clock is running. 5 minutes left. 2nd and 12 from the Pheasants' own 26. 3 receivers topside. Maybe they try to spread out that Stanley County back-end defense. Falk out of the shotgun. Stanley County showing some pressure. They rush 4. Into the flat, and number 11 steps in. Paxton Deal, and that's going to be a pick 6.
Yeah, that's just a nice way of jumping that route by Deal.
Yeah, Falk looking. I think that was Sandos kind of in that little zero bubble route, and a couple receivers were going downfield, and Ethan thought he could sneak it in there and just was a little late, and Deal all over it, pick 6. So Buffaloes get another 6 points. Tough break for the Pheasants. And they are going to go for 2 here. Historically ran some Wildcat. Rutherford in the backfield, it appears. Bame. You sure there?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Thought that 0 looks. But Bame does the Wildcat. And they're not doing much, nothing really special on the Wildcat. Just going right under the center, through the center, not under. And they're winning that old line battle.
Yeah, just pushing it. I mean, you only got to go, 3 yards? And
spread you out a little bit, take a couple linebackers out of the box.
Yep. It's been effective tonight. They've only missed 1.
Pheasants will take over again on after the kick return here. Johnson, Bannister back.
Just going through a couple more local scores here, 11B wise. Groton trails Millbank 7-6 at half. Miller Highmore Herald up 20-8 over Chamberlain at half, and Aberdeen Roncalli at the end of the first half, they lead 28-0 over Mobridge Pollock.
Trevor Caldwell.
Trevor Caldwell going to kick again for the Buffaloes. He's been out there a handful of times. Good-sized kicker. Done a nice job for the Buffaloes. Special teams have been real good for them tonight. And the kick, it's going to kind of drop in there short to Camden Murray. He takes it from the 23 down the right sideline, and he's going to be knocked out here. Kind of runs into a Buffalo there. Who is that? Number 9, so that's Cash Richardson. So a couple of guys that can hit each other. Pretty solid kids running into each other, and Richardson a little slow to get up. So Pheasants take over from their 34-yard line. 4:36 left in the second quarter. It's been all Stanley County tonight from the get-go. A Brendan Boffel 85-yard kick return to start the game on homecoming set the tone for the Buffalo. Pheasants have been chasing ever since. Falk out of the shotgun. Little inside draw to Sandos, and he's going to get a yard and then just met by a host of Buffaloes. We'll see who got him there.
Just wonder if he was able to cut that up. He's going so fast, it's tough, but if he can cut that up, he might get a few more yards there. But
looked like Rutherford on the tackle there, so got about 2 yards.
Yeah, I've seen Rutherford the past couple games play out of the D-tackle position, but it looks like out of necessity he's playing back at linebacker today.
Falk out of the gun. Buffalo's kind of jumped the snap count there, and Sandos makes a couple of guys miss, but 26, Ezra Rutherford there again for a nice tackle. Got about a yard. You know, it looks like Stanley County's really pinning their ears back. Makes you wonder if we could change our snap count or something, going 2, 3, I don't know.
If they're jumping the count, then you got to change that snap count.
Because they're right there, boom, boom, boom.
Yep, slow them down just a touch.
They could just be really good at getting off the ball. So 3rd and about 7. 6.5, 7.5, somewhere in that vicinity. Pheasants go empty. All the receivers topside, double tight. Falk scrambling to his left, cuts it up the middle, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. So Pheasants having a hard time getting anything going. Little over 3 minutes left. Pheasants are going to have to punt in their own territory. Do not want the Buffaloes to take it over in this region. Who do you got back for them? 7.
Yeah, Bothwell again.
Brennan Bothwell, been a kind of a menace tonight for the Pheasants, been all over. See if the Pheasants give him a chance to return one. He's at about his 25, 26-yard line, moving around a little bit. Dylan Murray with the punt. It's a high wobbler to the right side and going to go out at about the 37. 36, so the official gave him another yard there, no return, so.
Again, decent field position here for the Buffaloes, leading 38-0. I would imagine they're going to want to put another one up on the board before half if they can.
Yep. You know, and maybe that's not a horrible deal, kicking it out of bounds. Maybe like to see it go a little bit farther, but keep Bothell from running it. We've shown we've had a hard time chasing him, so.
Absolutely.
Buffalo's huddling up at their own 30. Leading 38-0. Paxton Deal brings them up to the line. Out of the pistol. Wing back to the right. Fake handoff to number 20. Deal goes deep. He's got a man. And he's going to be pass interfered with. That was Bothell, so stretching him down the field.
Sandos clotheslined him there.
Probably not a horrible penalty, because if he catches that, he's gone.
Yeah. Just a burst of speed from Bothwell. Hey, imagine that young man runs some track.
That's their first call against Redfield. It's your first down for Stanley County.
So a lot of penalties tonight. Both teams kind of sloppy. Pheasants will get the ball out of halftime. Looks like some equipment was lost and picked up by Spencer Brannon and given to a Buffaloes player there.
Spencer's Jacob's brother.
So
Jacob's
playing. Yeah, you teach in a place long enough, you just see the kid and you think maybe they're brothers. You just don't know. Deal under center. Not under center. He's out of the shotgun. I'm all messed up. Bame in the handoff. He's going to get 7 or 8 yards there. Camden Murray and Jacob Brannon there. Older brother Spencer played maybe for you?
Not for me.
Coach Gall?
For Coach Gall. Yeah.
Coach Gall. So about 8, 9, 10 years ago. So offensive lineman.
Royalty candidate. Jacob was.
You've also done your homework on the royalty candidates over the years.
Absolutely.
Deal under center. Little toss sweep near side. Bame stretching it out, looking to cut back, and he's met by Camden Murray and looks like Jessen.
Yeah, nice job of Camden just running that down. Keeps him to a minimal gain.
Eden Jessen with the assist there. So didn't let him get outside. Third and about 3. Stanley County not in a huge hurry here.
No,
but the clock is running. I think they have one timeout left.
They might.
It's been a long first half just when we thought it'd be a quicker one, but Buffaloes come up to the line. Pretty tight. Single wing to the right. And they're going to call their final timeout.
Timeout called by Stanley County.
So once again, it is homecoming week here in Redfield. This is the homecoming football game, obviously, and we will have, I believe we do take the King and Queen around the track on some sort of side-by-side, and they're right in the back. So we will stay live for that at halftime, and then we'll go to our sponsors. We do appreciate you listening from near and far. Right now, it looks like we've had a good turnout tonight. 147 people on right now. So thank you for watching. We do thank our sponsors for helping making this possible. So under a minute, both teams will head to the locker room. Pheasants will look to try to figure it out and make a comeback here in the second half. But it has been all Stanley County. They've kind of gotten the Pheasants a couple of ways. They got a special team touchdown by Bothell, 85 yards to start the game. So, if you're on the road in a game that is probably a must-win for them, for both teams, even though it's this early in the year, and you get a kick return on the road, it's on then. Like, you're jacked up, you're ready to go. That set the tone, I think. Had a pick 6 where Deal jumped a bubble screen route, so 14 there, and then Brady's done his thing. He's got a couple of touchdowns, so we'll see what happens here. Deal under center, single wing with the eye to the left. Little trap play, and he's going to get it. That is going to be Bame. Going to be just good. That clock's going to run. Does it stop? It stops on the chains. No.
Yeah, Tavian Schwartz with a nice tackle, just kind of holds on and rides him to the ground and stops him short. So it's going to be fourth
down. 42 seconds. Clock's ticking. If you're Stanley County, you just try to get in the locker room here, or you just try to bust one?
With no timeouts. Heck, you might be able to throw her deep, but looks like they're in that running formation. First guy.
That was
Dylan stood up a guy, and
I think that's Cash Richardson as their fullback, and he got smoked by Dylan Murray. Dylan or Camden, one of the Murray boys, and first down.
Just got it.
So the clock will stop as the chains are being reset. Stanley County taking their time. Probably won't run a play. So that's how the first half is going to come to an end. 38-0, Stanley County. We will go to quick commercials, and then we'll come back for the homecoming King and Queen riding the lap around the parade. First half, end of the first half, Redfield Pheasants trailing Stanley County Buffaloes 38-0.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money?
Applause, please. Congratulations, JD and Helen. Hey. And now down in front of us, the moment we've all been waiting for. If the band is still here, could we have a drum roll, please? The chili cook-off. First of all, the judge's choice. It was a tie. The tie goes to Nussbaumer and Company, Community Memorial Hospital. A tie for the judge's choice. People's choice goes to Crystals. Congratulations. Thank everyone for the competition here in the chili cook-off. Greatly appreciated. Great support by the fans. Thank you very much for everyone that participated in that. Again, we want to recognize one more time the class of 1979 and the class of 1984. Thanks again, you people, for being here. I have one more announcement that I want to make. It's kind of a little difference here in sports, but I want to congratulate Brett Osborne from Redfield for being inducted into South Dakota Baseball Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Brett. Great honor, well deserved.
Reaching the right audience. If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Out here, you'll learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Have you thought about advancing your education? Do you love helping people? A healthcare career may be an excellent opportunity for you. Hi, I'm Chandler Comas, clinical adjunct and lab instructor for the nursing program through Southeast Technical College at the Huron Community Campus. Students at the Huron Community Campus can partner with NSU and Southeast Tech to complete the prerequisites and courses for the medical assistant, practical nursing, and RN programs, all while saving money and staying close to home. Call Doug at 353-8518 to discuss the healthcare career that interests you.
Mr. Justin Beeson.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Are you confident in your ag equipment for the season ahead? You can be with an inspection from the RDO Equipment Company. Whether it's routine maintenance, annual inspections, or anything in between, their knowledgeable team of service experts will care for your fleet like it's their own. RDO Equipment Company offers a range of service and support options to ensure your equipment is fully maximized. Learn more about available options and get your inspection scheduled today. Visit rdoequipment.com/service or contact their Redfield store today. Looking to maximize your crop yields? Turn to Proven Ag, your trusted experts located north of Redfield. Proven Ag specializes in pioneer seed, chemical sales, and crop consulting. Plus, they offer access to any other seed or forage needs you may have. For top-notch service and results, call Adam at 605-460-0570 or Drew at 605-460-1999. Let's grow success together with Proven Ag, a proud sponsor of Redfield area athletics and events.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards, 1% cash back, and 9.90% annual percentage rate, the right rate. And all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor.
And welcome back to the Redfield football field. This is Redfield Pheasants Live. I'm Tommy, and my sidekick here tonight is Nick again. And homecoming game between the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Redfield Pheasants. Been all Stanley County from the get-go, and they set the tone. You know, both teams coming into the game looking for their first win. Stanley County elects to receive and wants to go right at that Pheasant defense, but didn't have the opportunity right away. They had an 85-yard kick return by Brendan Boffel, and that kind of set the tone. Then what'd you see the rest of the half?
And I thought the Pheasants responded with a nice drive of their own, coming out. And then next thing you know, we get down there, little fumble that we recover puts us behind the chains at 2nd and 15, and we just never fully recovered. Ever since then, it's just been kind of downhill for the Pheasants. Stanley County got their run game going. They're able to throw a little bit. Pick 6, so they've scored in all 3 phases of the game, and that's a tough recipe to overcome there for the Pheasants. So I think coming out here in the second half, just see how tough you are, play with some pride and some guts, and keep trying to get some things to work.
Yep, still a lot of season to play for. We're just under halfway. Actually, this is the halfway point, I believe. So, but still a lot can happen. Still some winnable games on the schedule. You play them for a reason, but like we said, Pheasants need to come out. They will get the ball out of half. They have had a few nice runs by Jackson Sandos. So the run game is slowly developing. Stanley County has been, like you advertised, Coach, running the ball. They've done a nice mix of Colton Brady and then Landon Bame, but Brady went out probably early second quarter. First quarter took about 2 years, it felt like, and hopefully he's okay because he's a pretty nice back, and he's a senior, so you'd hate to see him miss time as a senior. And they've just really ran the ball right at us.
Yeah, hopefully it's just precautionary, and he's ready to go for him next week. You hate to see kids go down injured, especially when you don't have, super depth. Looks like they're pretty similar to us, as far as numbers go. But again, probably won't see him second half, I would imagine. But I would imagine they just keep going to doing what they're doing.
Yep, scores points either way. Pheasants will receive next week. Pheasants will travel to Waubay to take on Waubay Summit, who also is winless on the year, and then the Stanley County Buffaloes will take on 9-man powerhouse Gregory, who's been very solid over the years. So looking to get if they hold on tonight, this week and next week, second win. But here we go, getting ready to start that second half of a magical homecoming week here for the Pheasants, Disney theme. So good crowd still here at the football field down here in the park in Redfield. A lot of school colors present. Classes of 79 and 84 reunions are back in town, so good crowds. Nice parade this afternoon. Cadwell ready to kick off for the Buffaloes to start the second half. Johnson deep along with Bannister. Line drive kick at Bannister, short hops him, picks it up from the 11, come to the near side to the right. Couple of blocks, and that's going to be, he's going to get to about the 23 and going to be knocked out by, trying to get a number here, number 6. Number 9, Richardson. Been all over the place for the Buffaloes. Very good player for them.
On the 23-yard line.
So Pheasants are going to take over from their own 23. Pheasants substituting out. Falk out of the pistol. Wide receiver each side. Bannister near side in motion. Going to the top. Little fake the end around, and Sandos is going to go up the middle for really not much of a gain, if any.
Yeah, Noah Baldwin on the tackle. Threw him down there.
So number 85, Baldwin, he's got a handful of tackles, does a nice job for the Buffaloes. Playing interior line, it looks like. Pheasants come out of the pistol. 2 receivers near side. Johnson in the slot. Bannister out wide. Falk gets the snap. Little handoff inside to the weak side to Sandos. He's going to get about 10, 15, almost 18 yards off of that weak side.
Yeah, nice play there. Able to get Jackson in some space, and he can move a little bit.
Is that a deal? You just kind of overload one side and give Jackson, hey, just beat a couple here and get a first down. So like we've seen the last couple of games, the run game is developing a little bit. Sando's getting a little more comfortable back there. Pheasants, big boys up front, the moving company.
They like going forward. You know, they don't like pass blocking. If you're a lineman, you like to run the ball.
Little handoff inside to Sandos. He bounces around the outside, and he's got some room. Looking for a block, cuts back. Richardson chasing. He's going to be pushed out by Bame. So back-to-back 10-yard-ish plus gains for Sandos. So just like we're talking, you're seeing that run game develop.
Yeah, pulling that backside guard, getting that end, and squirting them outside. So good last couple runs for the Pheasants. Let's keep it rolling.
Pheasants out of the pistol. Bannister and Johnson near side. Sandos to Falk's right. Falk with the little quarterback lead keeper, and he's going to pick up about 5.
Yeah.
So nicely executed up front. Maybe the Pheasants, it looks like the Pheasants made a little bit of adjustment blocking up front, and it's paid off. Pheasants elect to go to a kind of a half huddle type offense. I wouldn't say it's no huddle, but they get close enough together to look at the wrist coaches and figure out what play they're running. So a lot of 2 receiver, one side out of the pistol. Falk barking it out. Falk's going to drop back a little pump fake, and he's going to be just wrapped up by a host of Buffaloes, and Noah Baldwin, first guy in there to get some pressure, and they were just all over Falk right away. Baldwin has been flying around on that defensive side, 6'1", 190-pound senior, kind of lengthy. So,
you know, you kind of wonder with they're pinning their ears back in the pass game. You wonder some quick routes, getting into your quick game a little bit if you're going to pass that ball. Just doesn't seem like we have enough time to drop deep.
Yeah, you could always, like I kind of said in the first half, go on set, go on 2, whatever, color, I don't know. But they're just, Stanley County ends are just pinning it back. Falk out of the pistol, looking deep. Not much time, he's going to underthrow, and Richardson, Falk was looking for Johnson over the middle and kind of running around back there. Not much time. He was going one way, throwing to Johnson back across the middle. Richardson came there and just out of his hands.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. We had a couple nice run plays, take the sack to get behind the chains, and then here we are again, punting the ball.
So the lethal Brendan Bothell deep at his own 20 for the Buffaloes. Murray to punt. Dillon, low line drive, end over end. Nice candy hop to Bothell to the left side, looking to get to the sideline, cuts back across the middle. We got some laundry on the field. Johnson and Tavian Schwartz are going to be on the tackle, but looks like maybe a clip or a hold again. So
looks like a hold.
Buffalo's caught red-handed. They've had probably a handful of holds tonight.
Yeah, and those low-line drive kicks are tough on a coverage unit. Gets there a little quicker and allows that guy to run up on it. And
wow, and maybe you don't even know where the ball is either.
Yeah, yep, you can't.
Because it's quick, like you're saying. So hopefully Pheasants defense takes advantage of the Buffalo's penalty. We do have a running clock here in the second half, so there is 7 minutes left in the third quarter. We would like to take this time to wish the cross-country squad, boys and girls, good luck tomorrow at Millbank. The Hardy's invite, always Tri-State invite, used to Grand State invite, used to be the Hardy's invite, but
I guess they're not giving Hardy's sandwiches after the meet, apparently.
Probably not, but I could go for a good Frisco, maybe a double Frisco.
Yeah, well.
But
back in my college days, I frequented Hardee's, but now it's turned into a car wash.
People got to have clean cars, Nick. So here we go. Here go the Buffalo up to their own 22. Overloading that wing backfield. Little handoff to Bame again, and he's going to be tackled by 6, Aiden Jessen. So Bame with another carry. So no, since about early second quarter, no Colton Brady. Not sure what's going on there. Can you see?
Yeah, he looks done for the night. Got the helmet off and everything.
And he had a pretty good night. It wasn't bad, you know. He probably met his quota. So
Yeah, you know, and Bame's a little different style runner, probably not the bruiser that Brady is, but still got extremely quick guy and shifty, so tough guy to still bring down.
Not sure what's going on here. Buffalo's taking their time. That clock is running. We got a running clock because the game is more than 35 points. Deal, handoff to Bame, going to the right side out of the pistol. Bame breaks a couple of tackles, and he's off to the races. Schwartz giving chase. Dylan Murray and Aiden Jessen. Bame cuts back. Murray finally catches up to him at about the 25-yard line of the Pheasants. So Bame's pretty patient, too.
Yeah, he is. He's a nice running back. He's a luxury to have. And just on cue there, quick, slippery, nice cut, and here we are back in plus territory for Stanley County.
And even at the end, he could have just ran out of bounds. He cuts back just away from the sideline and picks up another 5.
Yeah, he's a tough runner.
Seen a lot of good backs here in 9AA with the boys from Britain last week and Kimball White Lake and now Stanley County. So some good backs. Deal under the center. High back formation. Toss sweep near side to Bame. He cuts it back up the middle. And Jacob Baranin on the tackle.
Yeah, just trying to push that edge, see if you can get those linebackers to over pursue, cut back against the grain, and get a few more yards.
2nd and 6 now for Stanley County.
So Buffaloes just keep grinding the ball.
Yeah, you got to wonder here, Coach Foth maybe telling his guys, wait till that referee, that back judge gets that hand up, starts counting, then run the play, just keep milking that clock. Get out of here, and hopefully no one gets hurt.
Deal under center. Wing back to the left out of the I formation. Little fullback dive there into Cash Richardson. He bounces off a couple of Pheasants, and he's corralled out of bounds by Baranin and Camden Murray, so feeding the big boy.
Yeah, Richardson, nice, kind of jumps out of the tackle there, gets a few more yards. Looks like maybe 1st and goal.
Yeah, and he's going to bring it to you. You've seen on defense, he's laying the hit stick, I guess the young kids would say nowadays, but he hits pretty hard. He's a pretty physical football player, leading the way on those toss sweeps and the inside power stuff for him. So you got to feed him, keep him happy, and reward him.
He's listed at 155, but he definitely runs bigger than that. He plays bigger than that.
Little over 3 minutes to go. Buffalo's taking their time. Pheasants 9-yard line. So 1st and goal.
Yeah, it looks like the back judge got their hand up. Hand up means you got 10 seconds left. He starts counting. You're at 5.
Deal under center. Little eye back here. Inside to Richardson, and he's going to take a couple of Pheasants.
Richardson, the ball carrier.
A yard or two. Looked like Jackson Etheridge and Camden Murray probably had the first initial hit, and the assist goes to Etheridge there. So
half that first half was a marathon. This one's a sprint. We're already at about 2:20 left here in the 3rd quarter.
So Richardson getting back-to-back carries there. Stanley County probably doesn't want to show much more on film, maybe kind of reward some guys for working hard. And sometimes football doesn't need to be overly complicated, you know. If they might see the Pheasants are giving us something or alignment, so little handoff out of the shotgun to Bame, and he's going to be clipped up by who got in there first?
Sandos, and then cleaned up by Camden Murray.
So Jackson Sandos steadily improving this year. Didn't play a ton last year, but really kind of doing a nice job for the Pheasants, both sides of the ball.
Hey, talk about a kid that's playing bigger than his size. He's listed at 150. I'd argue that he might not quite be there.
No, and you kind of took the words out of my mouth. I was just thinking, man, he's playing a lot more physical here the last couple of weeks, so that's good. You know, maybe the game's slowing down for him, you know, and he's feeling confident out there, so that's a show of growth of a player and improvement. Deal under center. Little counter play to Bam, and he's going to go in for the score.
Touchdown, Stanley County.
So Stanley County gets on the board here with a minute left in the 3rd quarter. They're going to get 6 out of that deal.
44.
So they'll be up 44-0. Oh, and it looks like they got an injury, so
Unfortunately, it looks like Bame's down.
Bame.
Hopefully he's okay, nothing serious.
kind of hobbling. You hope maybe worst case scenario ankle or just cramp, but coaching staff going over there. So like we said, this has been a homecoming week, been very successful. We would like to congratulate the king and queen, Colin Dean, number 50, and the homecoming queen, J.D. Turner. And congratulations to all the other royalty. You had Dylan Murray, Camden Murray, Colin Dean,
Creighton Bauer,
and Jacob Brannon. Girls, you had Addie Stoner, Addison Evans, J.D. Turner, Brindley Newharth, Brooklyn Rishi. So, great group of kids, and then they've represented well. Buffaloes under center, inside to 26, Ezra Rutherford, and he's going to be stopped. So, Pheasants said not so much yet. We're still playing. So,
a little different there on the two-point conversion, not lining up in the Wildcat. Maybe they didn't have a back used to running that. They had Brady, and then they had Bame, and with those two guys out on that play, just going back to the I formation.
Ezra Rutherford, he's probably their number third on the chart for back from what we've seen tonight.
Seems like when Brady went out initially, Rutherford came in for a series, but it's been the Bame show ever since.
Yep, so you just don't know guys second, third team, what they're getting for reps with. Probably not getting a lot of reps with the first team throughout the season. It's, so you got the base package and then maybe not much after that. So.
Yeah, when you have limited depth, you got to have guys know multiple positions, both sides of the ball, and I think that lends itself to making sure you keep things simple so that everybody knows what to do, no matter what position they're in.
Yeah, I was just thinking that you do too much. Everybody's got to know a lot, but enough to be productive, and not overload the kids as well. Caldwell going to kick off again for the Buffaloes. Looks like Johnson and Bannister been doing all the returning duties tonight. Still back there. See what type of kick Caldwell goes with. Line driver to Bannister from about the 15. He's going around the near side. He gets to about the 25, and he's taken out of bounds by number 55. Keaton Metzler. So Metzler with the tackle. He's pretty excited about this. Sometimes in games like this that are kind of out of hand, you start seeing teams playing some kids that maybe don't get regular time. So it's good to see kids out there for maybe their first time, or really they're not used to playing all the time, but they're excited to be out there and see them get some time for all their hard work in the offseason and during the season. Falk out of the shotgun, inside read to Sandos. He gets around the outside, cuts back, and he's going to get another 5 yards. So like we talked about last week, continue to develop that running game, seen some flashes, and it's been better this week at times. I would say Sandos probably got 30, 45 yards tonight.
Yeah, he had a couple runs the last drive that put him at least over 20, and then on top of whatever he had in the first half. So.
And that's going to be end of the third quarter. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. The Stanley County Buffaloes lead the Redfield Pheasants 44-0.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dyno app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One stop.
And welcome back to the Redfield football field down here in the city park. Tonight's homecoming football game between the visitors from Stanley County and your Redfield Pheasants. Getting ready to kick off, or better word to use, start the fourth quarter. Pheasants at their own 40, 2nd down and 4. Falk out of the shotgun. Handoff right to, I think that's Dylan Murray. He's going to be met by a host of Buffalo.
I think you'd call that a herd of buffalo there.
Oh, yeah, dynamite drop in there, Nick. Yeah, that would be a herd of buffaloes.
Buffaloes.
Yes.
Yes, herd of buffaloes. Looks like getting some younger guys some opportunities out here for the Buffaloes. Like you said, a nice reward for all the hard work they've put in so far this season.
Full house backfield. You've got a Murray, a Johnson, and a Sandos back there. Falk hands off to Murray inside. He's just pounding his way to move the sticks, and Murray picks up about 6 or 7. So Dylan Murray getting a couple of carries here.
Keaton Metzler on the tackle there, freshman.
11 minutes and counting here. Clock's going to run the whole period. Unless the Pheasants get it within 35, right? Under 35?
Yep.
So full house backfield out of the pistol. So all nine guys inside in tight. Falk barking out the signals. He's going to roll out to pass. He's going to look back to his left. He's going to run in the middle, and he's going to go for about 7, 8 yards. Another herd of Buffaloes. So I do like the Buffaloes unis. They kind of got that LSU out of the 50s, 60s look with the white. If you're watching, they got white tops with gold pants trimmed with white and purple, white helmets with some purplish gold decals, purple numbers. So they're pretty cool, sharp-looking unis. And as do the Pheasants, wearing their home royals with the white pants and the blue trim. Full house backfield. Falk out of the pistol. Looking over at Johnson. Sandos with an inside run play, and he gets maybe a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and real short here. You have fun with this play and maybe take a shot, or you just keep pounding it?
I think you keep pounding it. And we've talked about before changing that snap count. You can see their D tackle he's off right as the ball is being snapped. He's on the go.
Clock is running. 9:30 left in the fourth quarter. Little handoff here to Dylan Murray, and he's going to scamper for about 8-9 yards. He carried a herd of buffaloes there. So Pheasants move the chains. Little over 9 minutes to play. Been all Stanley County tonight. Falk calling the play at the line. Redfield Moving Company getting settled. Falk hands off to Johnson around the right end. He busts around the edge and gets about 3-4 yards. So Pheasants sticking to that full house pistol backfield. Everybody's inside a box.
Yeah, looks like something they might have put in this week. Maybe this is just an opportunity to get a little more work with that in a game-like situation. I'd expect to see a lot of the same, although right now it looks like we're going to spread them out a little bit here.
I missed that. I was looking down at our volume controls. Who had the carry there?
Yeah, Sandos on the carry, just in pistol, just straight handoff up the middle.
So Pheasants moving the chains. Falk out of the shotgun. Johnson and Bannister up top. Falk, quarterback lead, going up the middle off to the right. And he's going to get about 10 more yards. So Pheasants on the lip of the cup.
First down on Pheasants.
Yeah, I expect you're going to see a lot more just running the ball here. Why not? Removing the chains, keeping them on their heels a little bit here. See if we can punch one in.
Murray off the right side, and he's going to drag a couple of guys. So the Pheasants getting to the lip of the cup, hopefully looking to punch it in. So Murray getting close there. It looks like we have a Stanley County player that's maybe shaken up, so their coaching staff and trainer will take a look at him. 6:36 left in the ball game.
Looks like Metzler, the young freshman, who's come in and made his presence known here when he's gotten some time. Looks like a good-looking freshman over there.
Clock will start to run again. 2nd 3 from the 3. Falk hands off to Murray, and he's going to be just stopped. I don't believe it's 3rd and goal, right? They can get a first.
No, it looks like they can get a first down at about
2-foot line, maybe.
I'd say something like that.
So now we're going to go on the Murray on the carry there. Third and 1 for the Pheasants. Johnson near wide, near side. Sandos up top. Falk out of the shotgun. Little handoff here to Camden Murray, and he's going to get in for a touchdown. Camden Murray, just a little inside zone read for a touchdown. So the Pheasants get on the board.
I think Dylan Murray.
Dylan, sorry. So Pheasants score here with about 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. A little under 6, so looks like they're going to elect to go for 1 and kick. I believe, is Dylan 1 for 1 on the year?
No, we're going for 2, Coach.
2? My bad. I thought I saw the T go out there, so. Sandos in motion. Little handoff to Dylan Murray, and the 2-point is going to be good. So with 5:44 left in the 4th quarter, Stanley County now leads the Redfield Pheasants 44-8. Good to see the offense get a score there.
Yeah. You hate to leave with 0 on the board. Always good to leave with some positives here, and a nice drive there for the Pheasants.
Boys are keep playing. Like we said, that offense is trying to develop some coherency. You know, they want to run the ball more or better. Maybe not more, but better, and they've done that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, working on some new things. You know, you try to replicate a game-like situation somewhere. It's tough when you're low on depth, but.
What? Going to the down here. There's a. We got a lot going on here. The Stanley County cameraman needs to charge the camera so they can finish. So we're fiddling with some cords here. So always willing to help out, right, Coach Copeland?
Absolutely. That's what we're all about here at Redfield.
So with 5:44 left in the contest, Dylan Murray going to look to kick off here. What are you trying to do if you are Stanley County with the last 5 minutes and change?
Well, I think kind of like we are, you know, you just want to get your young guys some playing time, in their case, in a game-like situation. It's always fun when you're a young kid, freshman, sophomore, you don't see the field much on Friday nights, to be able to get out there.
Pheasants with a little short pooch kick, and Stanley County all over it. Looked like Hugh Bourne with the recovery there. So good field position. We'll see if they looking to try to score here, or just kind of run her out. So
yeah, I think you'll see a lot of the same as they did on their last drive. Let that clock roll, let that play clock down until you possibly can't really anymore. And you'll probably see backup quarterback out there. Looks like Eddie Duffy will be out there running the show. Some younger guys back in there for Stanley County.
And if you're Stanley County, you're probably expecting something short there from the Pheasants kicking wise.
Yeah.
Try to get a possession, steal a possession back. Yep. 5:07 and the clock's ticking, so right at 5 minutes. Trying to see who's in at quarterback. Duffy. It is Duffy. Little dive play there to 26, Ezra Rutherford. So he's gotten a handful of carries on the night now.
Yeah, only a sophomore. Yeah, good run for Rutherford and the Buffaloes, making it second and medium here. Usually second and medium, your playbook's pretty open. But in this stage of the game, like I said, you're going to run that clock out as far as you can and get out of here.
Yeah, I'm guessing Stanley County wants to run it. Just keep that clock moving, and it will. Stay healthy, gets their guys, maybe younger kids, just base experience, and move on to next week. Duffy under center, turns and hands it off. And whoever carried that for the Buffaloes really kept churning. I think I see him.
It's Rutherford again.
Was it Rutherford?
Yep, Rutherford, yep.
See, there's a jack deal in there, and it looked like maybe he was in the pile, but I couldn't tell. So they're kind of on the far side of the sideline. So that'll be a first down for the Buffalo. They're taking their time, as Coach Copeland noted. They're not snapping the ball till that back judge is throwing a hand up in the air.
Yep.
Gets down to, what is that, 10?
Yeah, he holds a hand up at 10, so he's got his hand up now. Once he starts, now we got, once he's there at 5, 4. Yep.
Duffy under center, toss sweep near side to Ezra Rutherford, and he is going to be chased down by Jacob Brannon and Jessen, Aiden Jessen. Jessen a little limp, or little shooken up on the play, so he'll come out. Brannon and Jessen out here. Looks like Bannister and Tavian Schwartz in. See who's out there at corner. Looks like at corner on the far side, you've got Jackson Sandoz, near side Bannister. Noah Johnson playing center field, safety. So linebackers, you got Murray, Falk. Looks like that's Camden Murray out there. Dylan somewhere, he's off the edge here. Duffy under center, and Rutherford with the run, met by Colin Dean. We talked earlier that he just went high, and
yep, Rutherford runs right through the arm tackle there.
Dylan Murray kind of dinged up again on the play. He's fighting that knee, whatever it is. He's really toughing it out. He does. I mean, I don't know if you could drag him off the field.
No, you're not getting him off the field. He's staying on there.
Pretty tough kid. So 2 minutes and under. So clock's going to run here. Stanley County, 3rd and 8. I would assume another run. 3rd and long here. Don't want to give up another score if you're Redfield, but so you got to probably have your eyes on some of those tight ends here. But Duffy under center. Little handoff to Rutherford up the middle, and he's going to be met by, see who that is, a Pheasant player.
Looks like Camden.
Camden, yep. So Camden really doing a nice job the last few weeks with the Pheasants. He's been laying some big hits, but he most definitely one of our better tacklers. And kind of holding that right arm. Hopefully he's okay there. Didn't know if it's moving or what, but 4th and 8 from their own 49. A minute left and counting. they going to punt here, or you just run it and then just turn over and down?
I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Foth calls a timeout, maybe sets up a punt with his young guys. Looks like he's talking to the line judge right now. He's going to wait till he counts it down. Yep, timeout.
So Coach Foth taking a timeout, 43 seconds left, 4th and 7. Probably with this many younger guys in there, good idea.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to run the first punt team out there. Probably just, run that clock down as far as you can, and then run your first team punt team out there just to make sure nothing funny happens.
So while we got some time, next week the Pheasants do head to Waubay to take on Waubay Summit. Other teams in action, the golf team is home Tuesday for a varsity meet, and then we have a junior high meet Friday home for the boys golf team. That is out at Fisher Grove. Volleyball has hosts MVP on Tuesday, and then we go to Britton Hecla next Thursday. So we're wishing all those teams good luck. We really do appreciate you watching and listening to our streaming telecast here tonight, and we thank everybody that's helped out to make this homecoming very good and special. Looks like the boys are going to come up short tonight, but it wasn't due to lack of effort. So deep for the Pheasants. Looks like it's Johnson, standing at about his 11, 12-yard line. The punt's going to come short and go left and almost hits the armory. Maybe scared of Johnson there kicking away. I don't know.
Yeah, he might have been instructed to kick it out of bounds too. Yeah.
Don't want to give up a cheap touchdown late. So the Pheasants are going to take over. Clock is running. Yeah, maybe that was a strategy. Kick it out of bounds, let it get to the armory, and you got to chase it down, and the clock's going to run.
Knowing that clock's going to run, and looks like this might be it.
Pheasants might not even get a playoff here. Falk running out there. I don't think they're going to. So this looks like this may be the way the game's going to end. That's 0. So clock hits 0. It's been all Stanley County tonight, 44-8. So we thank you for watching. We wish all the people from Fort Pierce and Stanley County area safe travels back. We will go to a few commercials and be back with a post-game show here in a couple.
Is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
This is what matters.
And welcome back to the Bob Tiff Press Box here at the Redfield Football Field, Redfield, South Dakota. Well, that's it. The homecoming game is a wrap. Pheasants fall tonight, 44-8 to our visitors from Stanley County, the Buffaloes, and they looked like a pretty good squad. Did pick up their first win tonight. Each team was kind of, like we said earlier, probably a must-win. And Stanley County struck the first blow on a kick return by kick returner on the opening of the game, Brendan Bothell, for 85 yards, and that just kind of set the tone. Pheasants marched a little bit, had a fumble in there, and after that, not a whole lot happened for the Pheasants. Just with scoring, other than late, we had was a Dylan Murray 3-yard touchdown run there late in the fourth quarter. But all Stanley County tonight. But I feel like they're getting better. I feel like the boys are getting better. I feel like that offense kind of more and more is getting in sync every week. Still got to work on handling pressure up front. But what did you see from the run game tonight?
Yeah, I think it was improved. You like to see us stick with that run game. Sometimes that score dictates, what your game plan is. Unfortunately, a few interceptions, turnovers, and that never helps, especially when you got to play a near mistake-free football. And the boys battled tonight. Unfortunately, the score doesn't show that. But like you asked, I think our run game showed some promise. We had some decent runs. Just got to, again, consistency. You got to string them together. We had a nice drive. I thought our most consistent drive of the season, really, in that first drive against them, but a little mishandled exchange led to us getting behind the chains again, and that's not a good recipe for success. But credit to Stanley County, they did what they do well, ran the ball, threw it in opportune times, and they leave here with their first win of the season. So,
yeah, I think you touched on a little bit the staying ahead of the sticks, however you want to say that. We want to be 2nd and 4, 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. We can't be 2nd and 12 just with our offensive production.
Yeah, staying on schedule is really important.
And we're at this point in this year, we've seen tendencies. You've got some averages, law of averages and things. So, and you kind of know what you got for a team. Like we said, we feel like the offense is getting better, and they show flashes. It's just when we get behind the sticks, we get in trouble.
Yep.
I think teams really pin their ears back on us then. So I'm sure the boys will work on that next week in practice. Got a winnable one up in Waubay Summit next week. I believe the game's in Waubay, 7 p.m. We will be there, but we will not have live ticket. You'll have to pick up their feed. So we do appreciate you all listening. We do hope safe travels for the Stanley County Buffalo's team and fans heading back that way west. We'd like to thank everybody for coming back and making homecoming a special event. Redfield does a heck of a job. A lot of events throughout the week. We got the class 79 and 84 here, so we wish them happy return and happy homecoming. Gerald Nussbaumer, 50-year king. Hopefully he makes it to be 100, be the 100-year king. But with all that aside, we do thank our alumni and student body in this community. That's what makes homecoming special. We want to wish our volleyball team good luck tomorrow at the Clark Willow Lake volleyball tournament, and our cross-country team as they go to it's not the Hardee's Classic anymore, which is disappointing because I might go up there and run it, Yeah. But I think it's the Grand Stay or one of their hotels up there. So we wish our cross-country teams luck. Next time we'll be in action will be next Tuesday night. Volleyball team is once again home. Front half schedule really home-weighted. We take on Mount Vernon Plank at roughly 7 p.m. So we'll have Coach Cal with us there. He kind of helps me with volleyball. But we do appreciate you listening, appreciate our sponsors. And from the Bob Tiff Press Box, we are signing off, and good night, everybody.